There we go, everyone. Welcome to the stream. I hope everyone's having a great Labor Day off. I've been busy typing and getting some videos done. But for tonight, we're going to be getting back to some more of Resonance of Fate. Ooh, let me make sure chat is working. There we go. I figure with everyone taking the day off, they're probably going to be doing other things. I don't want to go through all of another Metroidvania tonight. But we are on chapter, I think, 10 going into 11 of 15. So there is a good chance we can make a good chunk of progress with it tonight. Don't know if we'll finish it, but we're going to try. And I do want to throw in some more of a Celico and get to a Ranger this week as well. And happy Labor Day to Foreign and Thorn in chat. I know Pony wants to challenge me to a Volgar race at some point, so we need to do another run of that one. And see if I can do it now with the updates making it easier. Alright, loading it up now. I was thinking for this week, Limbus Company has another major event popping off on starting Wednesday, so we may do a stream of Limbus on Thursday. Nope. Very well possible. I just turned off my browser, so it may be off now, I hope. If you're still hearing it, then that may be a problem. Alright, so I did do the quest for... Oh, we're on 9 going to 10. Okay. I did do the final quest for 9... Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I think I did a suspended file. 1 second. Because I did the final quest for Chapter 9 on my own. And I'm pretty sure I suspended the save. Yep, there we go. I got a little girl some dog food for her pet. And now we're on our way back up. How many random encounters will I get? Speak up.
Before they have a chance to regret it. Guess we got careless.
This game for some reason does not like my analog stick. Don't know why. Alright. I need more scopes and magazines for my gun. There's still elite fights I can do. Jeez.
We almost had him.
But they're like 20 levels above me now. Everything is done. So we are officially starting chapter 10 of 15. I don't think we're gonna get this done in like the next little over 2.5 hours. Yay. I think we're coming to the point where the story gets serious.
How come you won't pray, Zephyr? You
don't know.
know that God is always watching us, don't you, Zephyr?
What does it matter whether I pray or not? Nothing changes.
Well, Zephyr's angsty.
Things do change, and we grow by overcoming the obstacles God places in our path.
What was that? You'll listen
Keep
when I
this
talk
up
to
and the
you.
Inquisition will have you hanging by
You're
your
a
neck.
disgrace. Your
What's
parents
his
must
problem?
be ashamed of you.
This one doesn't even have any parents.
Zephyr! Breakfast! I know you're awake. What are we gonna do with you?
Doesn't say so far.
What's his problem?
That time again already. He was the same way last year. Today's the day Zephyr and I first met.
Where are you going?
To pay my respects.
I'm coming too.
You might regret it.
Wait, we have shotguns this whole time? We could have been using shotguns against these guys? Damn. Alright, so this isn't the first time that we lost Zephyr as our party member.
What's that?
But thankfully, I don't think we're going to really need him. Let's see. 24, yeah. This is the... I have to make sure that I'm using the overpowered machine gun. Yep. With 3 scopes. Wait. Let me change this order. I don't want them to be targeting Vacheron first. Alright. 6. Wait, level 6, level 8. She wants us to go back down to the ice place and get some cold medicine. Yeah, we don't have any, do we? No, this is all my scraps. Nope. No cold medicine. And they want us to go where? Oh, for the seminary. It's probably gonna be safer to save the quest for after we're done.
Be able to fight like they do.
Alright, here we go again.
I see right through you. No move a muscle. Too late.
Phone's clean.
How about this?
Pick your bones clean.
These guys shouldn't be too bad to fight. I'm giving Vacheron... I think he has elemental immunity as well.
Don't blink or you'll miss. There we go.
Coming back from this.
And the I'm still going to target her. I can do this.
No time to lick my wound. I hope it's something useful.
Oh, that's right, there. When she's electrocuted, it takes her longer to charge. Nope.
Not even breaking a sweat.
Closer to guarantee.
Looks like
There we go, we got our 5.
it's showtime.
Dead.
Do I want to just
How does this thing work?
blend this with this just to get a little bit more experience?
This ain't happening.
I've never seen Zephyr so depressed before.
Are you worried?
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's anything we can do. Some things you...
Alright, let's get down there. Oh, wrong one. That's going up. We want to go down. So there's the quest. Can I get all of them? Yeah. But again, we don't want to do the side quest until we have a full party. Primarily because I need the extra tanking.
Now I'm packing heat.
I see right through.
Pick your bones clean.
You're dead?
Don't you?
You should be fine.
Lousy scum!
Ain't happening.
Put me
You.
and Zephyr to shame.
Stagger him. Should be fairly easy to kill.
I can read your...
Pick your bones clean.
Oh, you missed.
Time to lick my wounds.
Go up.
Every day.
At girls who kick ass. Who do you
Nice. This is why we get all those bullets as well to increase the damage of the gun. And she's just still tanking.
Happening.
I feel the heat.
Let's charge.
You won't.
Breaking a sweat. Pick your bones clean.
And we just want them to keep targeting her.
Too late.
I think my bullets are being blocked by that a little bit.
There we go.
There you go.
Back from this.
I won't take that.
I should probably finish him with a grenade, just give him a little bit more levels. The end is just taking all the tank. Put her behind there, give her a little more defense.
How does this work again? I won't take that lying down. I could use a word of encouragement every now and then.
At girls who kick ass. Sorry, looks like you
Right.
still got some catching up to do.
Get a little bit closer.
Who do you
I think what I need is a better barrel for the submachine gun.
Lousy scum!
This ain't happening.
There we go.
The day you first met,
May want to swap the machine gun with the pistol for Vacheron just to get him a little bit more levels. Both characters are now the point where they can dual wield. But I think other... You know, it may just be worth it. Okay. We're going to do something a little bit more extreme here. We're going to dual wield with Vacheron. This will double our damage for this next part. Let's... I need to keep the a first aid kit on because that's how we escape from the dungeons. If I take that off, we won't be able to easily get out some of these dungeons. Alright, so we're going over here. But first...
I might not be the best, but I've made it this far.
Alright, so that guy in the middle is a decoy. We do not want to be dealing with him. Here. And what's good is that they're targeting Leanne again. We can get behind him. There we go.
With you to the next life. You're hard to miss.
Oof. Oh. No, that's who we want.
Oh, yeah!
And round 2. Oh, yeah. Again, the power of dual wielding.
You picked a fight with the wrong guy. He's better than you.
Gauge, but it doesn't really matter. Oh, nice.
I can read you.
Now we're talking.
Easy.
Zephyr's gone today. I don't know what we'll do without him. He's the brains behind the operation.
What sort of things?
Didn't you know? He's the one who's been protecting us all along.
Really?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm all the protection you need.
Again, I do like the dialogue in between the missions in this.
Much to beat these into submission.
Where's our exit? There you are. Yeah. They won't be able to get us before we get to the exit.
We just need a chance to regroup.
It may actually be worth at this point just to go full dual wielding. Oh, another elite. We haven't done anything on floor 1 yet. Or, I'm sorry, not floor 1, floor 10.
Out of my way.
I'm not moving.
It's no good. How can there be a god in a world with people like me? Do you really think God will save you?
I know he will. But whatever happens, whatever may come, I'll accept the fate that he gives me.
Fate. I'm not ready to accept fate.
The scriptures I gave you, keep them with you.
This place is a mess. They taught theology here once.
I don't want to know.
I don't think this is a dungeon, but I could be wrong.
These are the same halls I walked that day. This is it. The place we first met.
What? You met here?
That's right.
Wait, he wasn't a victim?
Hardly.
How horrible.
It's kind of ironic, don't you think? A murderer like me bringing flowers to a grave. But it seems the thing to do.
I don't know if I can face him. I'm afraid I won't be able to look at him the way I did before. Sure, half the time he's sulking or saying something thoughtless. That's how he is. I know that. But I don't want to hate him.
I came here to end the standoff. I shot him.
What?
But he didn't die.
I don't... How did this happen?
I don't know much more than you. Why do some live while others die? Sometimes I think he'd be happier if he had died here. But that's really not for me to say. The only thing that matters is what's in your heart, right?
Yeah, the mission's over already. Do wonder if we could do the side quest now, just to get them out of the way. That's on 8. Well, let's try it. But remember, we always have to save before we do anything crazy. I'm going to be relying on Vacheron getting his 10% full damage ability. Alright, there's 3 of them. Oh, I'm sorry, 4 of them. Let's hope we get this done quickly. Ugh.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Oh, he's only level 90. Perfect. Alright, so again, the first thing we want to do is trick them into going after Leanne. Nice. Nice. Really nice. Not even gonna take a chance. Just gonna bop him. Remember, keep in mind, that guy is technically 40 levels above me. Trying to use the hexes that I have plenty of. Alright, round 2. But this is also why that I'm letting them target Leanne first. Because I want them not to be turning around while Vacheron is doing his thing. Nice.
Trouble now.
Oh, that's right. We don't have the thing on.
How's this?
Oh, right in the face.
Let's not let this go to our heads.
Alright. This is not that bad. And again, this is one of those games where you either, like, break the system, or you just get into so much was you don't know how to play. Here we go again. Oh, no. I think I can still salvage this. Oh. Maybe not. Alright, Thorn, have a good night. Alright, let's see if we can get enough here. Kind of. Alright, I'm just gonna retry. Yeah, like once they get kind of like out of pattern, you're in a lot of trouble. Alright, let's do it like this. Alright, that should be more than enough room so I don't bump into them.
That was your last.
Lousy scum! There.
Ooh.
There.
Need him to be targeting her.
Too late.
Oh, oof.
Who do you think?
Good. I should probably just do a run here. Nice. Got the pull. Good night. Roll for her.
Another one bites the dust.
Yeah. That guy was just not behaving. Thankfully, there's only one more group left.
A chance to hone my skills.
Alright, so we're gonna just like juggle around here.
I won't take that.
So this works.
That was. Made me look bad.
The stun is nice, but
You picked a fight wrong. How's this?
he is just not behaving this time. But if you just get really powerful hits, you don't have to worry about RNG.
There.
Okay, mission done.
I think that qualifies as mad skills.
This is where having another character does help us just to, again, like, distract them while I target. Alright, so we have to do the thing on 6. We also have to go to the other area.
But I've made it this far. You
Stop
just
that.
need a chance to regroup.
Alright, so she's over there. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. And a lot of this came down to the game that was lucky at 10%. Alright, so she wants us to head all the way. This is where we also equip the escape hexes. Alright. Over there, and then I can just have Bazran just sneak around.
Rob from the weak. That's the law around here.
Getting to it's not going to be hard, it's just going to be a little bit time consuming.
That's right.
I did see a strat that they used during the speedrun I'm going to try.
I'm gonna kill the first one of you who looks me in the eye.
The idea is that we run with the intention of gauge breaking so that it doesn't cost me anything.
Rob from the weak. That's the law.
Big meanie?
Yeah, that worked. Yeah, so same deal. Again, like the humans, or these humans, have some of the weaker armor. So it's very easy to break it. And we get a shot off. There's nothing I can do about that. Easy.
Like they do.
Get back in here.
We just need a chance to regroup.
Alright, so then after this, we have to kill the rebels on 6. Yeah, so it's in Refrigia.
You came to the wrong place.
Yeah, so this is definitely going to be a run. You. Now you can do it again. Easy. It's not hard, it's just time consuming. These are all melee enemies, so I should just be able to run right by. But considering that this chapter's main story is kind of a gimme, I think the next chapter is going to be a harder one. As I was saying the last time we played, as I was watching a speedrun, and apparently a lot of people do not speedrun this game, like it's not a popular one.
I wonder when I'll be able to fight like they do.
Blow it up.
There.
Alright, just one more. I wonder if we have to fight the boss again. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the free meter.
Won't take much to beat these into submission.
Yeah, we don't have to most likely fight you again, but it shouldn't be horrible. So over here. In theory, we should be safe. We just want to keep targeting her. And say goodnight. Oh, maybe not? I'm doing alright. How about you, Star?
I don't care how good you get. This is no time for fun and games.
Nope. Gotta remove these controls after a while. Alright. I think I'm going to look it up really fast, because otherwise we may be spending some time here. Give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, that's right. I screwed up. We have to talk with her first. And then we gotta go in there. Alright. I can grab a Zephyr.
We just need a chance to regroup.
Ah. First thing, let's go up here. Oof. And she is on, I think, 2? Yep. Unfortunately, I think we're going to have to replay that dungeon.
Good day.
In the chemist's closet. Okay. Alright, we're going back. I liked it. I do want to try and go through the rest of it this week, too. Should probably see if there's any more side quests, too. Oh. Oh, now she gives us the message after I went up there. Saleko is the one that I want to try, get back to. Alright, let's get, Zephyr back into the party. Probably be easier to go back up and then, go back down.
Why didn't you wake me up? It's almost noon. Where's my breakfast?
There was a time when our bodies contained the mechanism to regulate cell division. It was the breakdown of this process that caused cancer.
Cancer?
A disease that ravaged the human population long ago. Cancer no longer occurs in modern humans under Zenith's control. But another way of looking at cancer is as a sort of cellular immortality. Of course, there were attempts to scientifically remove the associated risk of death and of aging. Doing so would have left only the positive effects, namely immortality. When quartz breaks, the effect is instantaneous aging. Perhaps it's only a similar process, but the result is still death.
Are you suggesting we're a disease that's killing Zenith?
I'm saying that maybe Zenith is our cancer.
That's an evil laugh. Alright. Nope, we're not advancing to the next chapter yet. Alright, Zephyr's back in our party, so we're going to give him that. Since we are kind of beginning to approaching the end of the game, I think I'll keep our guns kind of normalized. Oh, come on. Alright, so we gotta go back up. Kill the guys, get the chests, and then do whatever this quest is. And then this will take us to 11 of 15.
Hello?
Oh. The heck is that? Oh. Alright, so she wants us to go back to that dungeon. If only I could put 2 drum mags on the submachine gun. Or better yet, we get a drum mag for the second, or for the first submachine gun, then we're just rocking double. Alright, so...
We almost had him!
a lot of things happening on level 6. What should we do first?
Let's get this
Oh,
over with.
God. Alright, we're going to have to play this very carefully.
Your money and scrap!
There's a ton of these guys, aren't there?
That's the law around here. Your money and scrap! Right. Bark but no bite.
It may actually be easier just to go for these little guys first.
Let's push your leg. Don't move. Large hit.
Time to die. Quit wasting my time. I see you.
Won't forget this.
She should be running out of health soon. Okay, 4 is enough. Come on. Double. That will probably break her gauge here. Yeah. This should still be fine.
My house.
So I can do that. I didn't enjoy that one as much. I thought it was a little bit too chaotic for my taste.
That's the question. Eat some of this.
Almost got him. I'm hoping that I chose the hard one first. Oh, they're dead already. Never mind. We get a double. Nice. Double, triple.
You're gonna swim in your own blood.
Rob from the weak.
Not a quad kill. Oh, I gotta swap this out there.
Too late for
Quit wasting
Goodbye.
my time.
I wish I could have seen what it's like up
Sayonara.
Easy. Now, was that the hardest group, or they're all gonna be that big? They're all gonna be that big.
We're the dregs of the dregs.
Okay.
Won't find a deadlier spot in all of Basel.
I think what our best strategy here
You want some of this?
play the thinning game.
Rob from the weak. That's the law around here.
You don't want to miss
Rob from the weak. That's the law around here.
This is not a hard encounter. It's just time consuming, considering there's all of them we gotta deal with. kill another 3. There's 1, 2, 3. Or I shouldn't do you. See, the chunky gangster is so big, it's a lot harder for me to get those hits.
Here goes.
1.
Take that.
But as long as we're just keeping the gauge break up, it doesn't really matter. Let's let me go for rewards.
That's right.
Yeah, this is a better strat, I think, for killing them. So you can see why, like, when you speedrun this game, you don't do these side quests. They're just so time-consuming.
My work is my
You don't want to
Goodbye.
I wish I could have seen what it's like up
I
there.
look at an enemy and all I see is a wad of cash. That can't be.
2 to go. And I'm gonna do whatever that quest is.
Let's not get too crazy, okay?
Okay. What is the... I'm trying to just, like, see, like, what is the best line?
see right through you.
Here come all the bullets. You. Here's a fun game for you guys to play. See how many times the targeting just goes crazy and with trying to, like, hit these things. No, I've not played Hades 2 yet. Nah, that's not gonna hit him.
Wasn't even close.
You get the 5%. Nah.
Just a scratch.
Get this.
Should be enough.
You want some of this? I can reach your every. Drop from the wings. That's the law around here. Mark with no fight. And girls who kick ass.
There we go. They're thinning.
Too late for return. To be sure.
Nah, won't be enough. We'll get the gauge break for sure. One, 2. There's still one more group, unfortunately.
I see right
Oh, surprising. Even if they knock Zephyr out, we'll have enough for sure. Boom. And done.
Justice triumphs.
I hope this is like the last of these like rebel missions, because they have been just nothing but annoyance. It's been in my to-do list for over a decade to get to this game. I keep putting it off, and I just decided I want to play it. Alright, what is the... this?
Come on, that's not how it goes.
See how pretty you dance. What you need. Torturing the weak never gets old.
I wonder if I can get 2 more, just for the heck of it. That should be enough to kill you.
Just your money and scrap. See
Come
how
on.
pretty you dance.
1, 2. I've been completely neglecting to try it. I just haven't had a real chance to make use of it. Yeah, come on. Oh, once we have the full 5%. What moves to get bad review games? Don't think I get the question. You mean why play games that aren't reviewed? Oh. Well, typically I'm looking for something like interesting or different. A lot of those games are kind of worth taking a look at. That server should be losing it soon. Should still be able to get that. I can see that. Alright, and then I can grab these 2. I'm pretty sure I targeted the wrong gangster there. One. I would love to see like someone like do a system similar to this one, because I think there's a lot of room for improvement. Like your direct damage is just kind of at this point. Like, pistols just are only there to prime, or to proc what you do.
Class act, start to finish.
Like, it would have been cool to maybe have more of a viability of the pistols.
Don't feel sorry for them. They asked.
I mean, I guess they're kind of there to break through armor,
got careless.
but it's definitely more important to get your pistol, or your submachine guns as powerful as you can. Oh, good. They're gonna make me run through this. Thank you, barricade.
Now
Since
we're
I've been
talking.
playing all the like XCOM mods, I've been really thinking about XCOM the Bureau. I still wish that game would have turned out better. Or we would have gotten the original version of it, which is supposed to be like a 50s, like, early era XCOM game.
I'm not much for backing down from a fight.
Well, that tank is gonna hurt. Thankfully, we don't have to run through here again. I can escape hex out.
I'm not much for backing down from a fight.
Unless one of these is required. This could hurt. Don't block me, tank. Alright, so I'm going to assume that the last one is going to be required. I'm keep debating myself if I want to show X-Pirates on stream, but I'm afraid I'll get into a lot of trouble in that one. Because it is not safe for work at the slightest. Let's see, there's a lot of fan service in one way. And I can't, like, not show because it'll just pop up random scenes sometimes. Alright, we got the goodie. Let's get out of here. Yep. And it's not the most PC game, let's just put it that way either. Oh, that's right. We have to go back down here, go to the other place. The combat is really good in it. You can do some strategy that would never fly in the original XCOM. Alright. All we have to do now is turn in, or go to the chemist thing. Do I have to take this back to the... Yeah, gotta take it back. Well, at least I can take them both at the same time.
I wonder when I'll be able to fight like they do.
We almost had him.
So after this comes chapter 11. We're also running out of dungeons to go to. Alright. Where is this? Oh, it's over there. Alright. So unfortunately, I have no choice. I have to run through this one more time. I want to do something here. I just want to see if this will work. Oh, so it does refill your whole meter. Okay, good enough. Said I gotta go all the way to the left and then go all the way to the right. Alright, so I can play it like this, and this should give us like a little bit more distance on this turn. Hit. Oh. And we're there.
I don't care how good you get. This is no time for fun and games.
I'm gonna blow you away. I think you're enjoying it.
We'll need to go for the bonus on him. Alright. 2 more. West. The east bridge is locked up on both sides, so even if I go that way, it won't let me cross it. Man, that guy just had to get those last shots off, didn't he?
This is gonna be a lopsided slaughter.
Alright, so these guys... They're all melee, so I can just outrun them. And tomorrow we'll get back to the Castlevania collection and we'll start, what is it, Portrait of Fate? I beat Portrait of Fate back in the day and I cannot remember a single thing about it. Stop chasing me, elephant.
I'm getting there.
I can run this. That.
Game over.
I'm not sure if gauge breaking the full health bar actually does anything for you. Come on.
I'm not much for running.
If I was feeling particularly brave right now, I would do the... We have all these elite quests, or elite battles to attempt. They can be very difficult. What's there? Now, is this going to be required? Let's see. Nope. I just can never get tired of watching their jumping in the air animations. Alright. That's the quest. Drop these both back off, and we're done with Chapter 10. Unless they throw anything else at us.
I wonder when I'll be able to fight like they do.
Come on, don't jam on me now.
Now I'm packing heat. Retreat now! Ask questions later!
And there's interest in seeing, I wouldn't mind playing more of Undernauts as well, that dungeon crawler. But like I said when we first played, like, playing 2 RPGs in a row would be way too much. Alright, so we have to go back up to 1.
Don't get too crazy, okay?
If I can squeeze through here. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna do this.
Coming back from this.
Come on.
Retreat now! Ask questions later!
We just get, like, really bad RNG, too. Is that... We've been doing every single side quest, so... I'm hoping there is a really good reward for this when we get to the end. You off.
Hi.
Oh.
Hi.
Ah. And we gotta take you. And the story is also getting darker now, so we're like getting near the end. Oh, okay. should be everything. Oh, did I go the wrong way? Yes. Alright, let's drop this off. I think we're getting close to where I stopped playing this game way back when. Because there's one fight in particular that I keep remembering. Still no promotion. We'll know very quickly if we did all the missions. Oh. Really, game? And they're springing one more on me. It will be an easy one. Oh. Super heal. What is it? Oh boy. Man, I cannot escape these random encounters.
I'm not much for running.
I'll rest at the energy station I set up on 7 just in case. I'm afraid to think like how long a 100% run in this game would take. Yep, you're right, Eric. That's what was it, Scott Melville? And Nolan North is Vacheron, and I don't recognize Leanne.
Won't take much to beat these into submission.
I'm not much for running.
But I want to try that elite fight just because. Actually, before we go, I should see. Do you have any new barrels? Needs a scrap firearm E that I don't have. I think the sinus guy is like right around here. There you are.
Hi.
Peace, beer, mushroom.
Hi.
No Walker. Void Remnants. Where is that? Is that below us? I think so. There you are. Oh. Well, wasn't that kind? We just need one.
What a waste of time. Even Leanne could handle this.
You only live once. The first enemy you underestimate could be your last.
Once bitten, twice shy. A lesson Zephyr could stand to learn.
I'm not much for running.
Wasn't there? Number 2? Oh, there we go. He looks nice. Well, if I can just get one good hit, that's all I need. Almost. Oh, thank you. Oh. We broke right through.
Here we go. Pretty boys looking to share the wealth.
Alright, try it again. I just need to get far enough away that I can... Nope. You can do this.
Coming back for this.
We won't take any chances. Let's just go. Oh, he's super dead. Good night.
This is climbing a stairway that never.
Well, thankfully, that was not as long as I thought it was going to take.
I've made it this far.
Everyone's at level 52.
Guess we got careless.
Can I fit a better barrel? Maybe. Do I have a better barrel? That's 7. No, I think that's as best I'm going to get right now. Because I'm running out of room, too. There's some healers over here.
Hi.
This time I'm going to check the quest giver right now just to make sure they don't throw another surprise. Nope. Alright, now we're done.
Won't take much to beat these into submission.
Well, the question now is how many more random encounters will I get before we head back?
Almost had him.
I've never watched the end of this game, so I have no idea what the final boss is going to be like. I should have this route memorized at this point. Oh my goodness.
Guess we got
They will
careless.
not leave me alone. Okay. Oh,
What's that?
improved suit. Alright. Cuts physical damage by 15. He has that. Probably give one of them a... That's complete fire immunity. Delivery bill worth of all enemies' body parts. Alright. Now we're done.
perfect is your judgment? Does it never falter? Does it never err? I know it's never had room for emotion. I don't let feelings cloud my judgment either. How could I? Now, I think it's time to find a place where those feelings belong. Farewell, my lord.
I came to say goodbye. Not as a cardinal, but as a friend. What do you say? Just like old times?
Well aged. A good bottle.
You should know you gave it to me.
As a cardinal, I let myself get too caught up in the little things.
Don't be too hard on yourself. What could be smaller than the troubles between two people?
You're right. All we've ever done is choose between good and evil, as it suits us. That's why there's nothing I want more than to kill him! These aren't ruins. God walks among us here.
If you think God bothers to meddle in human lives, you'll never find a place for those feelings.
Which is why I've folded my wings. I want to fall.
He's gone. Rowan, is this really what you wanted?
How can I turn him from the same path that I've chosen for myself?
Well, isn't this a surprise? What's it been, 1, 2 years? What brings you by? You're on business?
I'm looking for a boy named Zephyr. It's my understanding you've taken him in.
Oh, I don't think he's around, actually. Yeah, I remember him saying something about going on a trip. So, what did you need? I'll be sure to give him the message.
I never stopped investigating the incident. There are some loose ends that need tying.
That's in the past. Your god passed his judgment on that a long time ago.
God. I think I may have come around to your way of thinking on that. I haven't come to you as a cardinal in service of his god. I'm here as an ordinary man.
Well then, I don't see much reason to let you in.
So you judge him worthy of life? Kill me now, then, while you have the chance. The next time we meet, we'll be enemies. Or maybe we can come to an arrangement. If it's money you want, name your price!
I don't judge him.
Zephyr! Do you still have the scriptures, boy? We have much to discuss, you and I. There's a bridge nearby. Meet me there and we'll talk.
I think this is
Just
the
two of us.
I think this is the part where I got stopped the last time.
Vacheron, I can't find Zephyr.
So, he went.
Well, aren't we going to go help him?
He made his bed. Let him lie in it.
Are you serious?
Alright, so this is gonna get very fun. I can put 2 of those physical damages on. And it will proc. They can't find him, he's literally right outside the door. So, here's the big thing, since we're only one character, we definitely can't do any side quests until this chapter is over. Let's see. Okay, so level 9. Well, the high mount would be nice. Grab the quest really fast. Let's see, what is it?
Oh.
So where is that?
Hello.
Huh.
I do not know who to talk to. Everyone's dialogue does get updated in between chapters, too.
What now?
Hey, listen.
Anyone else here?
Keep at it, you hear? Need something?
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Hi.
How are you?
Are there any hunters that can help me here? What about you?
Hello.
Nope.
Hey there.
If we can't find anyone to talk to, I'll look up the solution.
You keep at it, you hear?
Oh, it's the same guy from up there. Oh, here's. Vibrant Tar Man. Okay. Still in the Freud remnants. Well, we'll have to get that on the way down once we finish whatever this is.
I'm glad you came, Zephyr. Do you remember me? I was the witness assigned to your execution. My name is Lagerfeld. I was once Cardinal of the 10th Diocese of Chandelier. I've come to bury the grief of the bereaved and the dead. And if I'm lucky, my own. Mass had finally started when From the far end of the hall, a muffled scream rang out. It had begun.
Don't.
We arrived 20 minutes later. When I saw the carnage that awaited us, it was beyond all imagining. Tell me, what did the girl slumped in the corner of the alcove say before she died? The explosion wreaked such damage, many of the corpses were beyond recognition. How should we mark their graves? The mother of a boy whose body was riddled with bullets said she could forgive you. Tell me, why did you live while they died? Is your life worth more than theirs? It sickens me to even look at you. Your life is a blasphemy. Your very existence shakes the foundation of faith. Only your death will satisfy me.
Well, this is either going to be very easy or very hard.
Something very interesting.
And I'm not sure. It could be very easy, actually.
I'm only here to kill you.
This battle is just a pretense to tell you the truth.
What truth?
Zephyr.
Oh, you're
may have
extra
been
dead.
misguided, but you were never
Oh.
alone.
What the? Did he just, like, teleport out of my finisher? You jerk. No, it doesn't matter. As long as we can fill his whole meter, he's dead. Oh, wrong move.
Not really my kind of weapon.
Goodbye.
Impossible.
Easy. I don't think that was a fight and I got stuck on.
Do you still have the scriptures she gave you? Did you ever open it to the last page? You should find a picture like this one just inside the back cover.
This is my sister.
There were a lot of orphans in that school. If you hadn't been so stubborn, I could have told you the truth. Their blood is on your hands!
Leanne. Why?
You idiot! You wanted to die, didn't you?
Wouldn't it be better that way? I should be dead.
You think that can make up for what you did? Not even close!
If you're going to die, at least die with courage.
Why am I even alive?
If you hadn't been there, I'd be dead. Isn't that enough?
And then we get the happy jingle at the end.
Yeah?
I want Leanne to be happy.
Fair enough.
Then I can die.
I know the Cardinals do not follow me unconditionally. It is because you have placed your trust in me that others lend me their support.
I hadn't realized.
That's just as well. It's enough that you go on being yourself. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Venturion was a trusted ally. A true friend. With a shared vision for our future. Now, he grows more distant with each passing day. Lagerfeld is gone too. The Cardinals have been scattered on the wind. It will never be as it was in Frida's day again.
You're even less pleasant today than you usually are.
Even that eccentric maniac, Aureliano, pledged his loyalty to Frida.
You loved her, didn't you?
I did. Lagerfeld, Venturion, that freak, Aureliano. She brought them all into her dream. Her dream of a world of everlasting happiness. I was so close to being utterly alone. I don't know what I would have done without you.
Definitely no, we did not do any mission. Alright, let's reorganize things really fast. So, that on. Yeah, anytime we have these chapters where we lose our stuff, it basically completely wipes our inventory. There we go. Alright, so he's still our top there. Okay, so we have to go down to 8. For that. We have to go up to her first, and then... So 8 and 9. Better save, though, again. You know how good the mount is. We'll maybe put that on the other submachine gun. Alright, we got about an hour to go. I can tell you we're not finishing the game tonight. If we can get one more chapter and all the side quests done before we go, that'll be a pretty good way to end. So during that fight, I noticed that we got the full scratch, but it did not work on the boss. So I don't... Maybe you can't get full scratches on bosses like that. There's you again.
Hello?
Uh-oh.
Hello?
In him. So much in there. Oh, goody. I guess the positive is that we don't have to worry about him of a fight. But no other clue than he's somewhere in these areas. So, 2 more manners over here. Nope. It wouldn't be like all the way at the top, right? Do I have a green? Is that the color? No, it's more. No, he couldn't be this way because we haven't gotten a hex yet for that. Nope. It will, of course, be in the last possible place, right?
Huh.
Then we go to 8 and 9. Right, all the way up. I hope he's not over there, because we... I guess I could get over there, actually. Oh, there he is.
Good day.
Ah. Oh, that's good. At least that's a quickie. It's funny how some quests in this game, like, you can basically skip them and not worry about them, and there's something to give you, like, some of the best gear. Alright, back down. There you go.
Good morning.
Alright, can I fit that on the other one? That's a 17. Yeah, we could. And you. Put that, and I could probably fit one more, like, tiny site. If I have one, that is. Huh, this will have to do. Someday a game will be brave enough to actually, like, show, like, a gun with, like, all this stuff on it in real time. Alright, so we gotta go down to 8 and 9. It still feels too simple. Should be able to get it before they get hit. Yep.
I'm not much for running.
It's also possible I'm missing a bezel from one of the elite fights. And I'll stop off at the Cranktown Guild once we do these 2 quests, just to make sure we don't get any bonus ones. Hopefully it will save us a little bit of time. Alright, so we gotta go to 8.
I don't care how good you get. This is no time for fun and games.
We almost had him!
Another elite fight opened up. Alright. He's saying there was something in the Freud remnants.
It's just like all the rest, and everything will be fine.
Guess we got careless.
Let me check something really fast. I just want to. I'm looking up the solutions to these quests just to save me some time. Let's see. Where's it? Oh, good. People are. It's good when there's a page people don't know how to get it. Vermin's Ruin Side East. Got it. I wonder if I could have done this quest already.
Beats sitting around at home all day.
Jeez. Oh, Vajron's gonna get a hit. I think he's gonna still take one more. Maybe not. I came here already, but maybe the enemy doesn't spawn unless you have the quest. Oh, there we go. That answered that question. Ooh, level 100. Ooh. Also, that is all meter. Yeah, we're not even going to hurt him until we get meter break. Alright. Same plan, we're gonna handle this just right. Okay, that should be enough. Not bad. Again, there's several things you can do to kind of bait the AI.
It's showtime. I'm working here.
You know, let her take the final hit. Goodbye. That was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Again, I think part of that was getting the full scratch, and the other was
Don't get too crazy, okay?
just the power of being able to. I think we can just do this. Have dual wielding.
Eat some of this. That's not how it's supposed to go.
There's an abandoned station here, so I can just rest up. Right, and then the other thing was on floor 9.
Don't feel sorry for him.
We almost had him.
I have one on the level as well, so we can do that. Now, I could use an escape hex, but I didn't really want to waste it. This may come back to bite me, but I'm going to try and go for speed.
Come on, I can do this.
Guess we got careless.
Now let's hope this works. Oof.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Me too. Alright. Getting there. I may have to retry this because I think we're about to get hit a lot. No, maybe not. As long as we get one run, we're good.
Too slow. Power.
Whew. Stop.
It'll get easier, right?
Easy. Some of these battles, like, you are like on the precipice of either success or fail, like really bad if you're not careful. Alright. We'll stop off here just so I can make sure there's no other quests we have to do.
Need a room? We'll need cash up front.
My mistake. This is the inn. The quest is in 1 over. There we go. Ah. Okay, what do you need? I mean, it's a really great Molotov. And the heat protector we'll get from that. Alright, so he wants us to go... Yeah, I know. Go to... Oh, that's all the way down. I did set energy hex down there, so I can use it as a save. The bad news is that going all the way down and going all the way back up is going to take a few minutes. Yep.
Let's get this over with.
I'm not much for running.
What's kind of nice is we are kind of over-leveled for all the random encounters. The only thing that's going to stop me are the elites. And maybe, just maybe, for the final boss, I'll actually use the magazine rounds. Alright, where's the elevator? I think I would remember these controls by now. Oh, another elite has showed up. Alright. Thank you. Oh, more hexes. This should fit. I'm sure at some point we will have to go all the way down to 12. So we might as well do this while we're here. Barely got it. I'm sure they're going to be incredibly nasty on 12.
Let's get this over with.
I'm going to play a little bit safe.
Guess we got careless.
I'm going to save at the energy hex I set up here. I don't want to get into a soft lock position.
Not much for backing down from a fight. I'm not much for running.
Oh my goodness.
I hope you put up a better fight than the last bunch.
Hope someone's doing a drinking game right now every time we have a random encounter. Okay, what's it going to be?
Pick a target, kill, repeat.
Oh, they look very happy.
Don't move them.
Game over.
Here's the bad news. I need him not to target Vacheron. This could be a pain. We may have to start this.
You want
Too slow.
That was not what I wanted them to hit. Oof. Mm-hmm. And this is exactly why I
All the rest and everything will be fine.
say I need you to come down.
Don't move them.
See, it really comes down to manipulating the AI here.
Don't move a muscle.
that was interesting.
Again, this is a very precise game to play if you're not careful.
Too late.
You're dead.
There.
Now we need to lure. They'll always detect base all the first person who they see. Oh. Need to bait. It doesn't matter if he gets the attack. I just need to land this in the sweet spot.
This is it.
Yeah, I know he's gonna hit. I fought this enemy in the bonus dungeon as well. Ooh. See, I don't really care about the hero gauge here. I guess I could use it, actually. It's just a awkward targeting.
Too slow.
Around.
You want some?
This can't be good.
There should be enough to get him.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Sadly, that's not the only group.
Having a stairway that never ends.
That was a weird noise. Round 2.
Do this just like all the rest, and everything will be fine.
See, I don't want to trigger the other guy if I can help it.
Don't move him. You're hard.
Once he keeps staggering, they won't change their target once they start charging their meter. That's why I'm trying to bait it.
Hold that. You gonna take it?
Oh. Come on, buddy.
Too late for
Boom.
There.
Good night.
If I keep working, everything will come into focus.
I don't think I could pull it off.
We're getting good experience for this. Alright, we'll let Leanne take the tanks here. Get a little bit closer. Come on. Again, for these like really big guys, you gotta fight them very specifically. I guess I could speed this up using the hero gauge. I'm just afraid that he'll change his targeting. That does so much damage. Stagger.
this is it.
One more. Again, even if he breaks her meter, we can still have enough to end this.
Game over.
Goodbye.
I can do better than that.
No good. One more. I bet it's gonna be the same too.
Let's get this over with.
Yep. Again, we don't want him to be targeting Zephyr. Come on down. Or we do want him targeting Zephyr. We don't want him to targeting Vacheron. Nope, don't target him. I know it's not exciting.
This'll leave you in stitches.
But like we let this get out of control, we will die.
One-woman show.
We did get the 5%, which is good. That will save us. Alright, get him closer. I think we could. And it's such an awkward angle for his shielding. Here. It's still hit. Oh. Oh. All that armor I put on Zephyr is really helping. Ooh.
You want
That is where it's gonna hurt.
that was I think.
Good.
Too late for
Good. Thankfully, this is the last one. Okay, hits again. And this will do it.
I can read
Game over.
Oh,
I won't take that.
that will do it.
Class act, start to finish.
That could have gone a lot worse, too. Oh.
Poor unlucky bastards.
Now all we have to do is drop off the stone back at the tailor, and that should put the end of this chapter. There's the lift. I cannot escape these random encounters.
We almost had him.
Let's see, what's our time? It is 30 minutes to 1. We will have time to start the next chapter, but more than likely we're not finishing it. We will be getting to... Let's see. There we go. Oh, we'll be getting to 12 of 15, so we are making progress. I also have no idea what the post-game content in this looks like. Actually, maybe that whole sector without getting a fight. I don't think that was the fight that I got stuck at the first time I played this. The one-on-one, I mean. Drop you off.
Oh.
I suppose in reality you really only need 2 of the 3 characters.
What have we here?
Oh, 3. Alright, another one down. Unless they throw a surprise quest, let's see. Nope. Alright, next chapter. We're in all the achievements tonight.
What's with this?
This is our first job on our own. It's time for us to make our mark.
We can pick which jobs we take.
And I picked this one.
Oh, how good to see you both again! Jean Paulet! At your service.
Jean Paulet.
Paulet.
Such beauty. I couldn't ask for a more perfect surrogate to play my blushing bride. The situation is just as I told you. There's been a threat made against my wife. Someone plans to kidnap her at our wedding. Mon Dieu!
Trouble with an ex?
Yes, actually. I even hear he spent a great sum of money calling in some big guns for the attack!
What do we do?
You're going to be decoys at a fake wedding here, where the ceremony was originally to be held. Meanwhile, my bride and I will enter into holy matrimony in a safe, undisclosed location.
What a tool.
You didn't forget, did you? Today's the day.
Yeah. Don't worry. Everything's ready to go.
You remember your assignment where you need to go?
Sure. That place in Chandelier. I forget the name, but yeah, I know it. You need me to crash some wedding and kidnap your ex-girlfriend, right?
Yes. I'm counting on you.
You know, I'm beginning to understand why she dumped you. Hey! We've got a job to go to! Huh, well, that's right. They had work of their own today.
Well, this is gonna get very awkward.
I guess I'm gonna have to handle this one on my own.
Wait, so who am I playing as? Huh. Uh-oh. Let's see, so where's the thing we just got? They're just flame proof. Well, that's my suit. Well, let's hope we don't have to worry about a dungeon here. Alright, let's see what quest that we won't have the time to do today we're going to be getting. Oh no, not again. Oh, we're doing it again, aren't we? So it shows us on level 3. Armenium? I mean, we have to go down to level 10 regardless. Maybe we can wrap up the quest, or the main quest fast on this one. And that way I can do those remaining side quests on my own, and we go right into the next chapter for the next night. Even though I want to dual wield, we can't, because then I'll have no means of actually finishing off the enemy. What's the manor we're going to? Teresa. Actually, where's the mission at, anyway? Huh. Oh, we haven't opened up that spot yet. Alright,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay. Well, it was gonna be that simple. Alright, so we have to go the other route. It's funny how we're now getting main quests that are a lot shorter, and all the side quests are taking up the time. Oh, I guess we can get it from the other side. Alright. How am I... Oh. Ooh. I got nervous or something, but we didn't have the means of getting there. to our lovely little path. I do not envy the achievement hunter who has to do every single hex in the entire game to get an achievement. Alright, this is either going to be a very simple one or it's going to be very annoying. Let's find out which. Oh. So it's gonna be annoying, isn't it?
Don't feel sorry for them. They asked for it.
I don't see the exit? Yeah, we are going to be trying to run through
I'm
this.
I'm gonna kill the first one of you who looks me in the eye and take it from there.
Is it up there? Oof. Yep, it is. Oof. Now, on second thought, this may be a lot more annoying than I realized. Because we have no healing.
How dare you raise your hand against a cardinal?
Eesh.
Aren't you the belle of the ball?
Ugh. I wonder if I can jump up there.
This is gonna be a lopsided slaughter.
Yellow, or the boss is over there. Aye. Now this is actually fun. I can duck and weave around the melee guys. The gunners are going to be the pain. Alright, we just gotta get to red. Ugh. It may be worth it to spend some points here. That's not red, that's purple. Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, let's do it. Sadly, I can't swap the grenade in the middle. Okay.
This is gonna be a lopsided slaughter.
Just gotta sneak around the hoodlums. Pardon me. That was less annoying than I thought it would be. But now what? Wait, I thought these are supposed to be helping us. Ooh, this is gonna be pain. I am very unsure how we're going to do this, actually. I have an idea, but I don't think this is going to work as I wanted to. Oh, no, no. Alright. I see what we have to do. I need to get this, get a little few of these guys. It would make life easier for me.
You're hard to miss.
Firing squall is almost too good for people who stand in the way of love.
This may be a grenade situation here. Need him. This is probably gonna be my best shot.
I see right through you. I can read your every move. You're not getting through.
If I stand still, the helicopter is just going to destroy me.
That was your last mistake. You want some of this?
Oh, that was a mistake. Here we go again. Please hit. Alright, we just need one run and we got this. End it, please. Nice. For those of you watching this was a lot harder than it looked. You had to get some really good luck with getting those shots off.
Maybe he's not gonna show.
Boring.
I know. Jean Paulet left us a ring.
Sure. You mean this?
Hey, Zephyr. As long as we're here.
Are you crazy?
Scaredy cat.
I am not.
What about the kiss?
Okay. Kiss? Okay. Kiss?
Not so fast! Nothing personal, but I need to borrow your bride.
What? Vacheron?
You and him and you? What the hell's going on? Daddy does not approve!
Us? What are you doing here?
Oh, this is a bit much, even for an old pro like me. But are we on different sides of the same job? How much he paying you? Get out! Oh, that's a cardinal for you. Hey, let's not get ahead of ourselves. We'll pretend the two of you beat me.
You sure that wouldn't bruise your ego?
Nope.
I doubt anyone would believe we beat you anyway.
Yeah, well, these days, you never can tell.
Oh, that was a very quick mission. Oh, here we go again. To you. This. You. Wait, do I have multiple heat protectors? Oh, nice. sure. Nope. Should actually give her a weapon. This back with you. You have that. Who is the... Oh, that's fine. Alright. And our time is 7 minutes to 1. So I think we will call it here for now. I remember how to get back down. And I will try to wrap up the side quest on my own, then we can go straight into Chapter 12 for the next time. Did I really get stuck at that one-on-one fight when I first played this? Because this whole chapter I do not recognize. Turn that in.
Hi.
You keep at it, you hear?
Oh.
Here we go. Oh no, I hope we have all this.
Oh.
Oh no, Sherlock has sword armor. Sledgehammer's living in the Dakota vein. Okay, well that's not too bad. We should have plenty of scrap iron and scrap bronze, right? Please tell me only needs... 10. Oh, goody. I'm gonna have some grinding to do, that's for sure. Alright, scrap iron. Oh, wait, I have a crazy idea. I have a bunch of pouches. I think I can break enough items down to get the 10. Or, I should say 4. And to go down to there.
If you need something crafted, I'm your man.
Wrong guy.
There's nothing in this wide world can't be broken down for scrap.
Scrap iron. That's zinc. Scrap bronze, scrap iron. There we go.
Be seeing you.
Done. But he wants the hammer, which can only get from the bottom. And then the other quest, you're in 10, yep. And you're in 10. So I bet they're all going to be in chapter 10, or in level 10 for the side quests.
Oh.
Okay. Yes, I remember from his vein. Did I just not get lucky? Yeah, I guess not. So I'm pretty sure I fought them. Alright, well, I think we'll push for another minute or two and then we'll wrap it up for the night. So tomorrow we'll start with a Portrait of Ruin from Castlevania. The way I'm going, I'll be probably playing the Castlevania games in reverse order. And I did the same thing. Alright, so we get down to 10. Oh my goodness.
We almost
So we'll make sure that Vacheron is not in the top spot. Depending upon how many more side quests are between now and the final chapter, we should be able to get this done by the end of the week. Seven.
You want me on offense or defense?
Leanne goes both ways. Good to know.
Hey, save it, why don't you? We almost had him!
Okay, so there's the Coda Vein. And then the other two were... Okay.
Let's knuckle down and do this.
Alright. I'll do a suspend here, and this will be where we'll say goodnight. And hopefully I'll have this done before we come back this one. Everyone, that is going to do it for this evening. So thank you for tuning in. If you are new to the YouTubing stuff, check out the Discord and Patreon as support go towards getting more daily streaming happening. I'll be back around 9:30 ET for our next stream. So have a great rest of your evening and come back for daily sessions on game design here and on game wisdom, where you examine the art and science of games. Until next time, everybody, have a